Hey guys, Brian Dealman here for Vinyl Nights, your DJ for those events. I've never been really good at impromptu speaking in front of cameras before like this, so I wrote just what I'm gonna say down. Basically, it's just the backstory of myself so you can get better acquainted with me, so you get to know me a little bit more than just a person that stands behind a table and plays records all night. So, it's pretty basic as far as writing goes. It's my first attempt at actually doing something like this, so I do apologize if this is poorly recorded or poorly written. I'm not a professional at this, so here we go. So, I started attending the Grand Rapids Original Swing Society in 2008, the summer to be exact. I didn't really know what to expect, didn't really have any intention on wanting to learn swing dancing. I didn't really see what the point was or what all the excitement was about. I wanted to be a rock star. I wanted to play shows. I wanted to be in a band. I wanted to release CDs, make albums, all that jazz. No intention on joining swing whatsoever. It was my cousin, Kyrie, and you too, Carissa Bedford, and also the Zagman family. So you, Mike Zagman, Lisa, you just got married, congratulations. Ron, Steve Zagman, and the whole Zagman family. I've known them since I graduated high school with Ron in 2004. So I've known the Zagman family a really long time. And they're the ones that actually got me into it. They hinted at me I should do it, so I thought, sure, why not? And I got hooked within a few weeks, as everyone does. You get to experience the atmosphere, how fun it is, how social it is. It's a really great way to meet people and just break out of your comfort zone and do something different. So I got hooked within a few weeks and kept going until the summer of 2012. I left because of personal reasons at the time, and we don't really have to get into that. But there were just a lot of things going on in 2012. I met a ton of people in the 4 years while going. Some still attend, like the Sarus, like Grace Eastman. Greg, I know you're watching this. Others got married and started families, like the Hoffman sisters, Samuel Oltz. All you guys, which I absolutely crazy miss terribly. I wish we could all hang out and have a group thing again, but I know all our lives are getting busy. As I am now on the marriage bandwagon, I completely can relate to all of you, and especially all of you that have kids now. It's probably super crazy busy with your lives, so understandable. While others got married and started families, it gets harder to attend the busier life gets. And you don't realize this till you actually go through it. And this is also one of the reasons I started going. It's like I got a group of friends when I started going, and eventually through all those years, people would start getting married, stop going. You have kids, you get even busier, it's hard to find a sitter. It's just all my friends started leaving until eventually there was very few people that were dedicated regulars to going to this every Tuesday night. Eventually I stopped going as well. So that's that whole reason. And then after 2012 and 2013 is when I actually met my wife. We actually started talking, hanging out, and actually in the summer of 2015 we actually got married. So I've been married for a little over, let's see, it was August 21st, 2015. So August, September, October, November. So I've been married a little over a year and 3 months. I did miss being around the swing atmosphere, but I wanted a creative way to be a part of it and give back to it. I always wanted to find some way I could be a part of it without just being an attendee. Like, be a part of the production, I guess you could say, and get back into it. I also happen to find old things fascinating and regard them still as useful, or they're still useful to me. And that is why I started Vinyl Nights. And I pretty much just pitched the idea to Mike Zagvin, saying, hey, I've got this idea. Why don't we incorporate a vinyl night where we use these records, or we use old records in general, and incorporate them as a legitimate music media, because they can still be played, the vinyl's still around, and it's still, a somewhat reliable music source. And I say reliable because these nights haven't always been easy, and turntables and records in themselves have their own quirks. And I'll explain that in future videos, but this is just a backstory about myself. Once again, I'm repeating myself, I know this, but once again, so you can get to know who I am. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't terrible. I hope you got to know me a little better. If you ever want to get to know me more, just come say hi by the table. Drop by, let me introduce yourself. I'd love to talk with you and get to know more about you. And also, if you do have records, if you do have certain things that you want to play, please do bring them. I will spin them if you want to. So, take care. Have a good night. It's 10:30 at night. It's Sunday. I gotta get up and go to church. I don't want to stay up super late, so I am saying ciao. See you later.